Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Vet07. Today we're going to be going over all fruit damage in Update 7. Now, here are my stats. Max fruit, of course. Here are my passives as well. I'm going to be using the ability, so it's consistent, unlike my crit. And then also, we're going to be using no accessory. I have crab on. So this is just a max fruit stat, essentially, with my passives. So your damage should look similar if you're running max fruit. Okay, so we're going to start on commons and work our way up. Now, I'm not going to be including spin because it does 0 damage, but I will start on spike, and then we'll work our way up to drag and all that OP stuff. And I'm going to be using only awakens because all the unawakens, nobody's using them nowadays. I don't, unless you're like brand new. But I will be using no unawakens, so just remember that. Also, first fruit spike. Now, I do remember this fruit being actually quite strong for what it is. So already pretty good damage with the first two abilities. Not too bad. Almost 55k? That's not bad for a common. Next up is bomb. Now, I just want to say that I'm going to be using some unawakens on some fruits because I just do more damage. So if you want to just copy me, and for example, I'm using explosion. There's two explosions, I just realized, but the LT is stronger than the awakened LT. So go ahead and use that one, but that is unawakened. But let's go ahead and see how much bomb can do. Okay, you got flown away. This isn't really that strong of a fruit. It's pretty bad actually, and it used to be 500 gems, and I got scammed, but it's a garbage fruit. Next up is wolf fruit. Wolf fruit is alright because it has this ability which can actually group up. Now for the damage, I'm not too sure. Let's go ahead and see. 11,000, not really that much. 35,000, yeah, bad combo. Next up is string. Now, string deserves an awakening, and it is awakened in the anime, so hopefully we can get one soon. But as of right now, it's not really the strongest fruit, but it looks pretty good. It did get reworked, I think, once. 41,000 damage, not really that good. Paw. Now, paw is actually a pretty dang good fruit for an uncommon. It's really easy to get and has really good damage and cooldowns. So we're going to go ahead and see how much we could do. I'm going to start with this move. Okay, everything's going great. And then last ability, 56,000 damage. And like I said, really short cooldowns on all these abilities. So yeah, paw's pretty good. Next up is Shadow. Shadow only has 3 moves. So I think this is the only ability in the game that only has 3 damaging moves. Because it has a talent. I don't know. This fruit sucks anyways. But it does have Shadow Bat. Shadow Bat actually does do a lot of damage, as you guys could see. With one move, 28,000 damage. That is a lot. 46,000 damage full combo, though. It's pretty bad. Next up is Telekinesis, a brand new fruit. Now, it only has 3 moves as well. So, I forgot what fruit we were just using. But, oh, yeah, Shadow. Shadow's not the only fruit with 3 damaging moves. 18,000 damage. This is really, really weak. Also, I think you could use moves inside the thing, but it doesn't change any of the damage. So yeah, Telekinesis is not good. Next up is Giraffe Fruit. Giraffe Fruit is pretty mid. Hey look, this also has 3 moves too. So yeah, I was wrong. There's probably a few things in the game with 3 moves. Okay, perfect. Oh, Breakdance is OP. 33,000 damage full combo. This might be the best fruit in the game. Now next up is Love. Now, I just realized I probably should do the awakenings at the end of the video. But oh well, we're just gonna ignore that. Oh yeah, I forgot he got sent up. And then look straight down at the ground. 53,000 damage, not bad. Next up is Smoke. Smoke is definitely a good fruit. I haven't used these fruits in so long, it's crazy. This fruit sucks! 34,000. And of course, the best fruit in the entire game, Barrier. Push. Oh, 45,000 damage, not bad. Next up we have Awakened Gravity. Now, I do have Unawakened Meteors, so go ahead and do that if you're fighting a smaller target. But if you only like Sea Beast Hunt or whatever, then, awaken your Meteor Rain. Or your V, I think it is, on keyboard and mouse. But we're going to do the full combo, the best combo I know how to do with this. So we're going to go ahead and jump up, use our last ability, Meteor Rain, Meteorite, Stun. And now this does depend on how lucky I get with Ruina and Meteor Rain, but 103,000 damage with just the fruit is very, very strong. This is a meta fruit, if you guys were wondering, so yeah, this fruit's OP. Next up is Mammoth Fruit. Now, I'm just going to transform because I'm pretty sure it does more damage in form. Now, this fruit is OP as hell, as you guys will see. 8k, okay. 9k. Oops, I de-transform. 28,000 damage. Yeah, this fruit sucks. Next up, we have Awakened OP. Now, you can hold the third ability and take his heart, which does more damage, so we'll go ahead and do that. So, it's a good amount of damage. 17k, one move. And then Fusion Cut. So, 47,000 added onto 14,000. I don't know how much that is. 51k maybe? I don't know. Somewhere around there. If I'm wrong, I'll put it up. Gear 3. Now we can go ahead and check the full combo. So it only has 3 moves, not including the M1. Okay. First ability, and then M1. 49,000 damage. It has, like I said, it does have M1, so you could kind of spam. So this fruit is decent. Next up is Venom. Now this is an awakened fruit, so you want to unawaken the first 2 abilities on Venom. Also, I believe it does more damage, or it's just better in general out of form, and you're most likely going to be using it out of form. So I'm just going to go ahead and just show you guys the full combo. Now this is a meta fruit as well right now. So the teleport does damage, Viper Pit, and then you could spam the first 3 abilities. And the damage is very, very high with good cooldowns. 71,000 damage. Yeah, this fruit's really, really good. Next up is Dark. Dark has the strongest ability in the game, Dark Foray, on a sea beast or a bigger target. It's not really that good, so we're going to go ahead and just use it, and then we're going to hold him still with the Black Hole. Now, you can get more lucky than... It didn't even hit him. Okay, you know, this fruit sucks on a small target, so what did I expect? Then use this. So yeah, I could have done a lot more if I used Dark Foray better, but it's just weak in general. So don't really use Dark. It's not really that good of Awakening, but it does look sick. Sand. Who the hell even uses Sand? I don't know. It'd be cool to see this, you know, get an Awakening, but there's so many other things that need it more. So maybe in the future we'll see it. This also did get like a slight rework to the first ability, like randomly, like 2 updates ago. Super random. I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and see how much damage we could do here. Where did he go? There we go. Okay, it's Quicksand bugged. Alright. Okay, so take 2. Quicksand is very delayed coming out, so that's also a garbage move. And then Tornado. So 44,000 damage. Also, Quicksand used to be a move that just did like 60,000 damage for no reason at one point, so that's pretty cool. Alright, here's Leopard. This fruit used to be very, very OP back in the day because of Flame Bullets, so let's go and see if it still holds up to today's standards of OP fruits. That move isn't really that good, but it does group up Roar. And then we're going to go ahead and spam Flame Bullet. We're going to use all 5. It's still strong, 61,000 damage. And you can spam Flame Bullet. So this fruit is probably, you know, it might be meta DPS, but you can't use your sword, so it's not really that good. But it is a decent fruit. Next up is Spinosaurus. Now, Spinosaurus actually does a lot of damage, unless they nerfed it, but last time I checked, it did a lot of damage. Beast Mode to increase our damage. Yeah, that one move does 30,000 damage, 35,000 damage. So yeah, that move's OP. 54,000 damage, not bad, but Scratch does a lot of damage per hit. Now we have Allosaurus. Allosaurus is another example of it just having like an OP move, but it got nerfed. So you want to use Hunt Mode. The Roar used to do like 60k. It was broken. 34,000 damage full combo. Yeah, this fruit sucks. Alright, next up we got Brachiosaurus. The best dinosaur in the game, obviously. I actually don't know what the best dinosaur in the game is, but I wouldn't use any of these. Because why would you? And then Heavy Smack. 27k on top of 10, so we were doing 37,000. Yeah, this fruit sucks. Next up we have Buddha. Now Buddha does do damage on transforming, but they did nerf it. It used to do 8k. Oh wait, it did a little bit more. Okay, so it does multiple hits. That's nice. So we'll go ahead and add the 7k on to the end of the combo. But first, we're going to go ahead and just use all our moves. It also does have M1, so I'll do one full M1 combo. We're going to go ahead and use this. Hopefully we don't lose our combo. And then we're going to use the beam. And then we're going to go ahead and use our full set of M1s. And then, of course, we're going to add 8,000 damage on top of that. So this fruit does like 77k, 76,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. Okay, now that we're on the epic fruits, you want to fully awaken ice. Now, there is like a glitch where if you apparently, you know, walk up to the dummy, 1, 2, 3 jumps, and then you have to use your mouse, and then you could put it on top of his head, and it will do a bunch of damage. Now, sometimes it will do it, sometimes it won't. I don't really get it too much, to be honest with you, but you can do like 50k apparently with it. I'm going to try one more time because I want to see the full combo with Ice Eruption hitting a bunch of damage. Because people have told me that it is crazy, and I know I've hit it before, but, you know, I don't know. So, hold on. Maybe I have to just wait for something. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we'll just do that then. 17,000 on top of all that. 61,000 damage, pretty good. If you do the ice eruption glitch, you could do 80,000, making this one of the best fruits in the game. Also, the flight does do damage, but it's like 2k, so who cares? Next up is flame fruit. Flame fruit does do damage with the fly, but it is you're not gonna hit it. There you go, 1,000 damage. Oh, 1,681 damage with the fly. All right, now time for the actual abilities. Flame isn't really that good, unfortunately, but make sure it doesn't fall out of the fire. Throw this. Yeah, that's what sucks. 51k, not really that good. Now we're on to magma. Now you want to awaken the third ability. Magma floor. It does more damage and is more consistent, and also doesn't push away, like the awaken. So just remember that. Also, the fly does do damage, so we'll go ahead and include that right now. Damage. Oh, look at all that damage. And then this will fall down. Head with every single ability. This fruit is meta, by the way. It has good cooldowns, and it is quite strong. So this is a really, really good fruit right now. Next up is Light V2. Now, Light V2, you can do a lot more damage if you unawaken the V or the LT for me, or Wrath of God. If you unawaken it, it will do like 30,000 damage alone, but the awaken overall is better. It has more range, and also the unawaken has like, you have to be really close for it to do that damage. So that's why I use the awaken. Pretty decent damage, 56k, not bad. This is good for like Sea Beast. Next up is Snow V2. You do want to unawaken the third ability as it does more damage and it is also more consistent than the awaken. Now I think the awaken actually does more damage to bigger targets, the third move that is. But we're going to go ahead and check the damage now. So yeah, they did nerf this a little bit. Unfortunately, he can move inside a blizzard zone, but for PvP, that's really good. 45,000 damage. Yeah, this fruit's always been kind of weak. So next is Quake. Quake waves do 28,000 damage. So we're going to go ahead and add the 28,000 damage onto Quiver the World and the other abilities. First three abilities, and then we'll add the waves, and then we'll use Quiver the World. First three abilities do 29,000 damage with all really good cooldowns and stun, and also cracks your screen for PvP. The waves do 28,000, and then End or Quiver the World does... Here we go, End, little cutscene. 10,000 damage on top of the waves and all that other stuff. Pretty good for it. Next up is Spirit. Spirit is one of the worst epics in the game currently, but it does have decent damage, I guess. That move sucks. It's so awful. 2,000 damage. Are you serious? That move used to be good, but they nerfed it into the ground for literally no reason. It was such a good nerf, let me tell you. 44,000 damage, and then it has a fly for the last move. Next is Gas. Gas is one of the worst fruits in the entire game, and also does have like some move changes inside the fly. I am not going to be using the second ability because it is really laggy. Actually, they may have fixed it. Hold on, let me see really quick. So first ability, this. Oh, they fixed the lag. It actually is nice to use now. Yeah, this fruit still is unbelievably trash. Alright. Yeah, this needs a rework or a buff or something because this is not good. 30,000 damage. Next up, we got Rumble. Rumble is a really, really, really good fruit, just in general. Good AoE, good damage, good cooldowns. So it's pretty dang good for just an unawakened fruit. So let's go ahead and test how much damage we can do. I'm going to throw Black Ball first, so he's going to be completely stunned. And then we're going to go ahead and spam on every single ability. And there we go, 56,000 damage, decent cooldowns, good AoE, and unawakened fruit. And it also has some movement too. But yeah, this fruit's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put him in the cage. Shoot him with our first ability. Use our third. Suck him up. Oh, wait, never mind. That's not the suck. So 45,000 damage on top of... 45,000 on top of 9k. Alright, whatever that is up right now. This fruit is mid. Next up is Gold Fruit. Now, Gold Fruit is actually really slept on. The first ability does really good damage, and it has like a 3-second cooldown. But like, look at that cooldown. That's a lot of damage for that cooldown. Like, honestly, that's really, really good. Now, Gold has a stun. It has really good cooldowns, and the damage is quite good on it. This fruit is really slept on. I see nobody using it, so let's go ahead and see how much we could do. Golden City, stun. So the burst damage on Gold as well is really high. What I mean by that is you could literally spam every single move on top of each other. You could literally use every single move at like the same time. And it's really, really cool, honestly. So I'll go ahead and do that for you guys really quick. So we're just going to spam all the moves. So I could be faster than that, but you can do it. Yeah, this fruit's pretty good. Not bad. Alrighty, next up is Legendaries. Now, I'm sure a lot of people been waiting for this. I like used Toy like once. So we're going to go ahead and transform because I believe it does more damage in the transformation. And then we're going to go ahead and use our first ability. Okay, not bad. Okay, that does a lot of damage too right there. And then destruction mode. Not bad. This ability does group up, so that's pretty decent for grinding. Yeah, not bad. 60,000 damage. Toys kind of slept on, low-key. So Phoenix is a pretty decent PvP fruit right now, in my opinion. Now, in the form, you do get an extra move. And also, it does have healing. You can heal like 15k, so this is not a bad fruit, but it does need a rework. So we're going to go ahead and see how much damage we can do. So Tornado. Not bad damage. First ability. Second ability. And then everything else does not do damage. It has a heal, like I said. 42,000 damage. Now we're going to go ahead and check how much it does outside of form. Now this only has 2 damaging abilities base, which is actually kind of crazy. So yeah, 26k, but you can get them off really quick with good cooldowns. Also, we have a fly, and then we have like a full form, and then we have like the strength. Like we need to get this rework. So W Phoenix, but it could use a rework. Next up is Doe. Now Doe is a very, very solid fruit all around. It is the only awakened legendary in the entire game. So it better be pretty dang good. And let me tell you, it is good for pretty much absolutely anything. It has really good movement, so it's decent for Sea Beast. It's got stun, it's got like a pull to group everything up, and it's got the good DPS and cooldown. So it's one of the best fruits in the game for absolutely anything. It's very well-rounded. So we're going to go ahead and just use the first ability into this, stun, and then we're going to go ahead and do this. And then for the last ability, we're going to have to add the damage on top of it. So 44,000, basically 45k onto 12k, and I'll put that up right now, whatever that is. Next up is Dragon. I'm just going to do full form because a full form does a lot more damage than base. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. So transforming does do damage, by the way, 1,500 damage. But you're not going to really hit that all the time, so I'm just going to not include that. First ability. That does a lot of damage. Also, you can hold the second ability. Does more. Roar. And then Ignition Breath. This fruit is very, very strong and one of the best fruits in the game. 84,000 damage. The only thing that's stronger than this in one combo alone is Gravity. This doesn't have the best DPS, but it is really, really good. Alright, next up is Gate Fruit. Now, I do not have the Gate Fruit on me, Perm, or I'm not paying like 20 fins for it. So I got somebody with Perm Gate to just like tell me the damage of it really quick with all abilities. Now every single ability on Gate does 49,000 damage with a TP that can go across the map. It's really, really good. Not a bad fruit. I really like Gate. It's just when I first dropped it, it made my life hell in PvP. So good fruit, just bad memories. Please like and subscribe for more. Also turn on post notifications and comment any questions you have. I do have a Discord. I answer questions in there all the time. I'm also going to do some giveaways soon, so you're going to have to join the Discord for that. I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys enjoyed.